opportunity awaits in that section of the draw.
It does. Opportunity awaits here. Whoever can up their levels and get hold of this game has got every chance of making it through to the Saturday action here. This is more like it.
180!
Well, one big visit per leg like that should be enough for Wessel, because Radek is not at the races. That's a better visit. Leaves him on a 2-darter.
Or is it too little too late? Nijman to go in front. Needs tops. That wasn't a great dart. 2 10s he needs now. That's much better. And Wessel Nijman is the first player to hold throw, and he goes in front by 2 legs to 1.
.45. Radek, you require 121.
Doesn't have to go the bullseye route with Wessel on 216. Needs to stay up there.
85.
Good shot from Radek. Leaves double 18. Wessel looking to leave that himself. He does exactly that. That's 3 180s in 4 legs for Wessel Nijman.
Now double 9. Oh dear, Radek. Oh, he's busted his score, which is surprising, really. Maybe he's expecting not to come back here. Nijman, whose max leaves double 18 to take out the 2 on 6 in 4. That's exactly what he does. Brilliant darts from Wessel Nijman, who leads 3-1. And Radek, well, for all the talk of those big averages he's lost to previously on the European Tour,
100.
He just hasn't turned up himself today. As it stands, big visit here would give him a chance.
98.
That doesn't feel as though it's enough though at the moment.
61.
No interest in going for glory with the 161. Just tease it up for double 16. And this is becoming a rather hopeless situation for Radek now.
81. Wessel, you require 32.
Sure about the shades inside. Double 8 for Nijman. Double 8 he hits. So Wessel Nijman 1 away from the meeting tomorrow afternoon with Chris Dobey. I think Radek's ready for home, isn't he? His wait for a European Tour win looks destined to go on. Wessel Nijman, though, sprinting towards the line. You wouldn't be surprised, Dan, if he was to pick up the trophy here on Sunday night, would you?
No, he's got that kind of profile in the sport now. Homer turns away. It'll be Radek that feels a bit of a donut with only an average of 83 to speak of. Can still pressurise this Nijman throw. And that's what he is doing.
140.
Doesn't fill it up, but it's a more makeable finish than the 3-figure one that Wessel has.
Yeah, but this is doable. It's very doable now. Needs double 16 for the match. And he puts Radek Szaganski away at the first opportunity. Wessel Nijman with 109 checkout takes out a 6th successive leg. And he is safely through. He'll take on Chris Dobey tomorrow afternoon, but Wessel Nijman is off and running in Riesa.
And the hair.
140.
Well, we all know that tail ended. Decent visit. Now that's a haircut. I'd love one of those.
That is some hair. Yeah, that option has sadly gone for a while. Oh, hello. That option's on. That option is taken. Tops for Cal and Rydz in the opening leg of the match. 1-0 break and throw.
This is more like it. Nicely done.
177.
This is proper retro Euro Tour stuff, isn't it? Riesa, long-running venue, been here for years and years and years, but you never get great crowds on the Friday afternoons, just a few hundred. You can hear all the individual voices. Tomorrow, indeed tonight, but especially tomorrow, it'll be wild. This could be wild. This could be perfect.
Well, 1:44 remaining for Callan Rydz. This will get the crowd on their feet. Will it be perfection? Now the crowd are finding their voice. Can Rydz deliver in Riesa? Not quite. Not quite. A few boos. He apologises. No need to apologise. And a fist bump from his opponent as well. But Vandenbogaerde, well, he could do with taking this out. And he might take this out.
For a 161 when Rydz was on the 9. Oh, my word. Mario Vandenbogaerde nearly getting that leg in the back. Rydz, nothing flash. He's not going straight at the ball. It's 10 for tops for an 11 darter. Superb stop. This looks really, really good from Rydz.
Game on.
I think Callan Rydz saw. I'll leave that. I'll get that for the lads there.
He looks confident. Maybe he did.
100. Can you require 132?
There, top right. Here we go. Oh, what a build-up.
56. Mario, you require.
Well, he's on a finish, but this is a break back for Mario. Well, that's a great first start. Single 18, double 16 for a break back. Super Mario back in the match.
Mario Vandenbogaerde. $39.
It's Mario at the minute who's threatening to average over a ton.
Well, bearing in mind, he did nothing for the first couple of legs of this game. Mario Vandenbogaerde is all of a sudden looking pretty sharp.
125. Mario, you require 76.
11 dart leg, anyone? Yeah, why not?
Seventh leg.
Well, if he was playing the computer game, Super Mario, he's just booked into one of those mushrooms and he's got a real spurt on now.
$133. Mario,
a nice setup. It leaves a finish that's marginally better than the one Vandenbogaerde is looking at now. But it's on. To lead this game from 4-1 down.
96.
It's another one missed at the bullseye for Mario Vandenbogaerde, and Rydz, if he gets one treble, he gets a dart at the outer ring.
Can he get the treble? Needs treble 19. No, he's over pitched.
57.
Vandenbogaerde, a reprieve. Can he tidy up the 25? Needs to move within one. Wow, nearly bust his score. He knows. Wow, that was close. Double A. Heart will be beating out of his chest, but he gets the double A. Clinical from Vandenbogaerde, who almost committed the cardinal darting sin there, but he's now one away from a win.
And it is another 5-visit leg.
This next visit crucial. Rydz short-term aim to take us to a deciding leg, and this is not the visit he needed.
26.
Well, that is a light visit. He has left a finish. It's a big one, but it's a gettable one.
Oh, it's good. It's very good. And Mario Vandenbogaerde is potentially 2 darts away from victory. And he will get a go at it. This game has just slipped away from Callan Rydz when it was looking so good. And it's about Vandenbogaerde shutting him out with top-class darts.
66 for the match. Going to get one dart at double 18 for a place in the second round, and he's missed it. He might yet be back, but Callan Rydz, to save his skin, needs 114.
What's the route? Is it the 19s? Yes, the treble. That leaves tops. Rydz can't stop the rock, and I don't think he can stop Mario Vandenbogaerde. That is the first dart at double he has had in 5 legs. Because he hasn't had an answer. The darts are down. Callan Rydz is down. And Callan Rydz is out. Because Mario Vandenbogaerde has turned it around from 4-1 down. Make sure he's at the European Championship so he can defend that title.
It's probably fair to say that his best darts this year have come on the Euro Tour.
140,
Two high 90s averages.
129.
Doesn't mind celebrating a 140 either, Krivka.
Well, with Krivka back on 161, going double-double is an interesting decision. Mind you, these soft-hit players love a bullseye. They love it! How about that, Petr Krivka? Has he got any more left in him?
I don't think I'd get in the way of any of his celebrations. First to a finish, and he's already taken out 161.
I'm worried about our safety if he hits 161 again.
Petr 161.
And we're 30 feet away from him. Not going to happen, you're safe.
57. Richie acquires 67.
I think we'd have had to move the comms box to Dresden had he hit that. Double 16. Slight bit of comfort now for Richie Edhouse, who celebrates himself.
Fifth leg, it's
Not entirely sure that's advised.
Go on, Richie Edhouse. He likes the rhythm. That's nice rhythm.
139.
I mean, going the old Littler route, the old 177 to leave double 15.
134. Petr acquires 68.
Looks like he's going traditional with 68. Double top to take the lead for the first time. He has done.
On the 7th leg.
Right
Petr
in the middle.
8th leg, it's Richie to throw first.
Not even down to a finish. Edhouse does not need to go for the 170. He's not taking a big chunk out of it. This is so important.
Even a ton would put severe pressure on Edhouse. Might be better off going back up for the 20s to leave 80.
97. Richie acquires 113.
Means he doesn't have to consider the bullseye if he comes back.
Always worth checking. Can't afford to make a mistake at this point. But he's made a mistake with the execution. Krivka might get one at tops himself. He might get better than that. He's just the one at tops. And he can't take it out. It is agonising.
Richie acquired 20. Games on the 9th leg.
A beat of the chest for Richie Edhouse. He's feeding off the
10th
Krivka
leg, it's Richie to
testosterone.
throw first.
Could close the deal in 12 darts, which would be by far his best leg of the match. Only once has he finished in fewer than 6 visits.
No. Oh, he's done it again. It's the second time in the match that he's gone for the 180 when a 140 would have left a bogey number. The second time he's hit it. Richie Edhouse should have had a match dart just then. He missed the 17 segment entirely.
Petr Jokoa, 126.
Well, Petr has narrowly missed the bullseye for a 126 checkout already. Can he thread one through to treble 19? No, he can't. That might be that for him. It's been an uncomfortable afternoon for Richie Edhouse. But he has managed to escape unscathed. And I think that celebration is more a sense of relief than jubilation.
490.
Good darts from Knopf, in a good position to level the game.
85. Kevin, you require 65.
Probably start on the 25. 11s is always an option, but does go the former. Now double 10.
45.
Wide of the target.
Oh, he's had darts in both the opening legs. Can Menzies make him pay? That dart would suggest he's going to get one at tops. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful from Menzies. That's the standard that we expect nowadays from Cameron Menzies.
Well, the very first visit from Kevin Knopf was a 180, and I think we both sat up and took notice, and since then, it's gone downhill. He's only averaging just above 71 right now.
Menzies looking to leave a handy finish. Winner of this one will take on James Wade tomorrow afternoon. Nice visit from the button. Menzies here for a double break. He's looking at 74. Oh, beautiful first start. Tidies up nicely. 4 legs to 0 in favour of Menzies.
Cameron to throw first. Game on.
Having said that, the match in which he beat Scott Taylor back in 2019 in Hildesheim averaged 72.7, so it's possible to win games like that, but very, very improbable.
Yeah, certainly
490.
even less likely when you play someone like Cameron Menzies, who maybe would appreciate a suit like that. That was more Alan Souter-esque, though, that, wasn't it, than a Menzies, but
yeah, I'm sure Suits wears tartan pyjamas. This could be the best leg of the match by far. Double top suggests it will be. Oh, a 145 checkout, a dozen darter, and finally Cameron Menzies has come out to play. Even a 180 won't get Knopf down to a finish. No, there's a 177, but it's a lovely shot and gets the nod of approval from Cammy.
well, he's not done yet. Oh, now that is awkward. What can he see? Not a lot is the answer. Where's he going to go? Well, uses the ball. That's a really good third dart there because he knows he will be back for that 90. This could be the last 3 that Kevin throws here. Dropped his dart. So Menzies to win it then.
Cameron, you require 90.
Needs 90.
Well, he's looking over at the Knopf score. Decides to go aggressive. Now, does he go double-double? I think he will. There's one. And there's another. Cameron Menzies dishes out a whitewash to the returning Kevin Knopf. 6 years on from his only European Tour appearance. His second one is very brief indeed.
Well, the first brandishing of the thumb for Andrew Gilding, whose arrival has obviously fired up the fans, those that we have here in Riesa this afternoon. Oh, how about that for a response?
And you require 96.
That is a beautiful layup, and all of a sudden it's 96. Oh, that's nice, right in the middle, double 18. Brilliant
from the second leg.
from Goldfinger,
Andrew
breaks
Gilding.
straight back. That was a decent leg of darts from both of them, but it's
Andrew
Gilding who takes it.
first.
We're all level at 1-1.
Game on.
Whether it was something else or perhaps nothing connected to the darts entirely.
He's intently focused on his darts, isn't he? Meanwhile, Goldfinger is focusing on the treble 20 bed. Another thumbs up from Gilding.
$60.
This is a very impressive opening from Goldfinger.
$140.
Not bad, down to 81 after 9.
Missed a dart for the opening leg. But he's on for back-to-back 11s here. It's a maximum from Willie to get to a finish, but he's still very much second favourite in this leg. Oh. Well, this is magnificent from Gilding. Back-to-back 11s.
Well, their luck has run out a little bit on the old bingo. They had a line up early on, but they're struggling a little bit. They need help from the players.
I feel like they've got the low-hanging fruit. Yeah, I think, you know, if you've got 26 and a 9 darter, you know which one's going first, don't you?
This could be going.
Double 11 for a 142. Very nearly brilliant from Gilding. Would have given him a 2-leg cushion the first time we'd seen a bit of daylight open up in this match. This would clamp them together at 3 apiece. Not going double-double. Couldn't get the treble 18 though.
57.
Seen a few double-doubles today. 3 for double 4 for Goldfinger. Double 2. Oh, now then, opportunity was knocking there for Gilding, and he's come up light. So Connor, not to steal the leg, but it's gone into a 7th visit. This for a level game. Nicely tidied up in the end, but Gilding will be kicking himself there. That was a big chance to get a breaker throw.
Game on.
O'Connor all of a sudden here, he's under a little bit of pressure, the Magpie.
58. Andrew, you require 116.
10 points difference in the scores. Can be important. Gilding would have got a dart at the outer ring if he'd found a treble with one of his first 2.
William, you require
Willie O'Connor
126.
will only be a shot at the bull if he finds one treble in the first 2.
Can find another. Well, it is the bull to level up the match. Wide of the
79.
target, and now Gilding for the second successive leg against the O'Connor throw is getting darts to break him, and this could be crucial.
Games
Well, Gilding
on the
takes
8th
his
leg.
chance. It's another
Andrew
sub-15
Gilding.
dart leg. Willie O'Connor was just making some
9th leg,
kind of
Andrew the
motion
first.
about his darts or flights
Game
there,
on.
and I've still got no clue what the issue is. Desperately wants a treble second dart. Ooh, because then he could have gone to the bull, but that's not so
85.
bad in the end.
Andrew, you require 170.
That's a makeshift fish. This is the big fish. Well, it would have been if it had been the other side of that wire. And now
95.
O'Connor's not done yet.
William, you require
This is gettable.
120.
Well, the scrappier legs have been going the way of Willie O'Connor. Oh, well, he's caught the flight there. He's nowhere near double top.
Andrew, you require
That was a great
75.
camera angle there. But Gilding for the match needs 75. Now he needs 2 12s for a 6-3 win. Clinical
Games
again
on the match.
from Gilding.
Andrew Gilding.
50% on the outer ring. Average is just under 99 in the end. He's seen off the magpie, Willie O'Connor.
Well, that's not the treble he was after. Will leave himself handy.
88. Luke, you acquire 140.
Okay, plan B is to hit a straight ton. Leave double top.
60.
Can't manage that. So Matt Campbell, 3 clear darts at tops to go 2-0 up. Now down for double 10. Double 5.
30.
They weren't particularly good darts.
80.
Plenty of room. Centre to right. Oh, lovely.
On the second leg.
Nicely executed.
Nash doesn't get that far.
57. Matthew acquire 120.
That's a beauty. That was a little close.
80.
And that wasn't close enough.
Luke acquire 110.
Treble 18 for double.
56.
Just
Matthew
can't
acquire
seem
40.
to get anything going, can he, Luke Woodhouse?
Game.
He finds himself 3-1 down.
Matt Campbell. 5th leg, it's Luke to throw first.
Yeah, lots of one treble visits for Matt Campbell, but hasn't had a perfect scoring visit. Only half a dozen 2 treble visits. Just feels like there's some more gears he might need to find here if he is going to keep hold of this lead.
105. Luke acquire 93.
Treble 19. Didn't entertain the bullseye. That's just wide of... Oh, he's bust a score. And that's what happens when you throw the dart too quickly. That was so careless from Woodhouse.
100%. Now he's going to come back.
56.
But he's coming back for 93 when he should have been coming back with 3 darts at double top.
Luke acquire 93.
Does it change his route this time? With Matt Campbell on a double? It does. Double 16. Well, Luke Woodhouse manages to bust 93 and then take it out in the following visit. Matt Campbell's applauding. Going to go, but if he can take a big bite out of this, he's still favourite for the leg.
82.
Casually tossed into the 57.
$100. Luke acquire 88.
Campbell on a better finish, but if Luke Woodhouse takes this out, he'll be so close to the finish line. 18 or treble. That's safe. Leaves the bullseye. And that is 5-3. And that is the first real display of emotion from Luke Woodhouse. Gets another half-hearted round of applause from Matt Campbell.
And then Mario just upped it and played very, very well. But it's a similar pattern to the game.
134.
Looking back at the analysis of this match, you'd maybe feel that bus 93 was the best thing that happened to Woodhouse.
60.
Seemed to snap him into gear.
It certainly kept him in rhythm, hasn't it? Well, the thing is, it's such an inviting guide for the bull. Does he want to go for the 15? Oh, fair enough. Match start missed at double top.
But he will return for more match darts. Matt Campbell looking to end with a party piece. First 180 of the match. And it might be the last scoring visit.
40.
Beautifully called by Frans Engeren. And that was beautifully struck by Luke Woodhouse. He did not start the game in fine fettle. Neither player did, to be fair. But the last 5 legs, winning 16, 15, 14, 15 and 13.
This is more like it.
100.
Clinical precision as he worked his way along the red bit.
And he could see the comical side of scoring single 1 and single 5.
Well, there's nothing comical about this. There you go, he got his 26.
43. January require 83.
Quite quick Goyer, isn't he? But not accurate at the moment. Shot on here, double 16. Well, he missed 6 darts in the opening leg, 5 darts in the opening leg. He isn't going to miss again. Brilliant from Van Veen.
59.
You can just see his head starting to drop now, and he realises, despite winning that opening leg, that might be as good as it gets for him today.
60.
You do tend to see it with young players who throw quick. When it works, but when it doesn't, the darts are being sprayed all over the place. That's much better from Goyer.
January require 100.
But he might not come back. Ton finish for Van Veen. That's a beauty. He slide it underneath. Yes, he can. He can, Van Veen. Breaks the throw.
5th leg, GN to throw first.
Paul Goyer returns to his table. I mean, he is Dutch, so you do expect height.
Yes.
59.
Here's Van Veen. Drags that one down a little bit. Can he adjust? Would want 1 treble. And there he gets one. Nice last start. So the pressure cranking up here on Goyer.
58. January require 104.
This to move within 1 then. Great first start. Single 15, sorry. And now double 16. Brilliant from Jan Van Veen. Tidies up beautifully.
Game.
Van Veen winning that one 6-4, averaging a ton. Not had to do anything overly special in this game.
Well, Goyer had 6 darts in the opening leg to win it. He eventually won it at the 6th attempt, but he's not had a look since. And he might not get a look at the big fish because double 18 to wrap it up in style for Van Veen, and he wires a match dart.
Well, this would be a nice souvenir to take away. Gallows humour from Paul Goyer, who has thoroughly enjoyed his debut European Tour experience, even though he's probably going to walk away beaten.
95. January require 36.
Double 18 then for Van Veen. This time he makes no mistake. Slow start from Jan Van Veen. Lost the opening leg to the host nation qualifier Paul Goyer, but then it was normal service resumed as the young Dutchman reeled off 6 on the spin. Couple of top plus finishes for Van Veen.
His success on the Euro Tour has been almost non-existent for a good 3 years now. He's won 1 game in that time. And that was against his good mate Mads Rasmussen, actually, in Austria last year.
171.
Wow. This leg's got good, hasn't it? Searle can't keep it going, but 5 perfect darts out of 6 isn't a bad way to start the leg.
No, it's not. Labanauskas here on his own throw. Looking to get down to a manageable finish. That's not a bad first dart. This is outstanding stuff. Left a 2-darter, and he will be back for it as well.
$57. Darius, you require 60.
20 for tops. For a 2-0 lead. It's the full extension of the arm here.
Game on the second leg.
Leads it out there.
Beautiful. Throw first. Game on.
He's really inhabiting the role, isn't he? I didn't realise Daniel Day-Lewis was into the darts, but he appears to be here.
He's had that much screen time, that bird that he'll be putting in an invoice.
Ryan require 139.
Tell you what, here we go. The 139 could be on here. Ooh, needed the bull. I'll tell you what, good luck to that fella wearing that over the weekend when there's 5,000 packed in here. He might be a bit warm.
Yes, we shall see. There is Labanauskas eyeing up the 140. Can't get it started.
To Searle to level up with a 13-dart leg against the throw.
On the fourth leg.
Tops hit again. Ominous signs on tops for Searle.
In the Euro Tour so far, he's won his opening game on both occasions, then run into Luke Littler, where he lost a game that he was very much in, and then an unbelievable game he and Gerwyn Price had in Göttingen, where they've both averaged, well, more than 103. Ryan lost with 106 average near. It was superb. He keeps doing that. He will beat seeded players.
140. Ryan requires 71.
71 then for the lead.
No, 17.
Just checks it's in the single, not in the treble. That leaves 14. That leaves top
31.
And he's missed it.
Require 110.
Because that was nowhere near the treble 17, and he thought it was in. Just illustrates how dodgy his eyesight is. Nice open double top for Darius. Which he pins for 110 finish.
Darius to throw first.
Third break of throw in this game. 2 of them to Lucky D, and the Lithuanian has the advantage again.
That is a great answer. He enjoyed that one, didn't he?
I just think Darius might be in one of those positions where, as a non-tour card holder, he could be playing an awful lot of darts and playing well. He could have a very, very profitable year, Darius Labanauskas.
Yeah. Well, didn't need to go the champagne shot route. But he's going to leave himself a go at tops, and he'll be back 4 tops for a 5-3 lead.
I think that's sensible board management as well. There'd be a temptation to stay on the treble 20, then leave double 6. But when you're so far clear, you miss inside there, you're on double 3, and it all gets horribly messy when it had no need to be.
So left tops. That's surely a good marker. It is. Lovely dance from Darius. He's one away, and Ryan Searle. He's got a hold, break hold if he's staying in Riesa. Look at that, 45% on the doubles. Yes, it's slightly less than Searle, but he's had 11 cracks at them. Lovely visit from Searle.
Well, this is a personal best for Darius Labanauskas in terms of the average. It's not all about averages, of course it isn't, but just look who he's playing. He's beaten a guy averaging 102. He's averaging 104 and climbing. It's another maximum for Darius Labanauskas, and he has genuinely never played this well on a Euro Tour stage before.
Well, he had an 11-dart leg earlier in this match, Darius Labanauskas. He could get one here to wrap it up, and wrap it up in style. Maybe not. Right, got to be careful here, because Searle is on a finish. It's a 14 hit. All of a sudden, there's a bit of tension in the air for Labanauskas. This time he hits the big number to leave double 8, and a match start been and gone, and maybe just a sign of nerves there from Lucky D.
Double 16. Can't be found, and Darius Labanauskas gets more match darts. It looked like that silly mistake and missing a big number might have cost him. Probably not now. To cap a fine display. And that is mighty fine stuff from Lithuania's finest. 102.4 average.